Hello and welcome to Seprox Tech. I'm so happy to be here again giving you value on digital skills. In today's video, I want to teach you how to install Microsoft Visual Studio Code on your laptop. If you have the setup on your system, you just go ahead and run it and install it, but if you don't have the setup, you come to filehippo.com. then you now search for Visual Studio Code. So when you type it, you now see the Visual Studio Code here. So click on download. This should not take you very long. So when you click on download, it will open the details. So now click on download latest version. So when your VS Code is done downloading, you now open your downloads folder, then look for VS Code setup, because when it has finished downloading, it will now come to your download folder. So look at my VS Code setup here. So this is what you are going to do. You are going to right click on it, then come to open. So open it, click on next. You accept the agreement, license agreement. Click on next. Click on next again. Click on next. So now you are going to tick this. I advise you tick all these checkbox, because all these are important. When you are opening your project, you need to open with code. It makes it easier for you to be able to access all your files at a time. So just tick all these checkboxes and then click on next, then install. So Visual Studio is being installed on your device. So wait for it to run. Okay, so the process is done. So just click on finish. If you don't want to open it, you uncheck the box. So I've clicked on open. So you now see that my VS Code is ready. I was working on this project, that's why it has opened like this. So for a new user, it will not open it will come to this place. So like this, your VS Code is set. So now there is another thing that is very important. If you want to open your folder, your project folder, using VS Code so that you start editing on it, the best thing for you to do is to right click on the folder and then open with code. It is very important. So like right now, okay, let me access some files here, some project that I've worked on. Okay, like this Mac Unique, now one of the projects I worked on. So if you want to open this, remember there are several web pages inside. You have CSS also there, you have JavaScript there. So if you want to open this with VS Code, you just right click on it and then you see open with code. So when you click on this, you see that all the files inside that folder will now open at once. So you clear this welcome page. So you now see the files here. So all these files are inside that Mac Unique folder. Look at the Mac Unique folder here. Look at the CSS. There are files under it. Look at images. There are files there. Look at JavaScript. So now Okay, what I will do is, let me go back and create a new folder so that I will make it more easier for you. So now I want to start a project now. So I have my folder is here. This is a new folder I'm creating. So I will name it new project. I will name it new project. So now this folder is empty, but I want to use it as my project folder. So I will save all my files, my HTML files, my CSS, JavaScript, images, and everything inside. So now the folder is empty, but I'm going to open it with VS Code, so that I will now create my files in there. So now I will right click on it, click on open with code. So this folder now will open. Look at the welcome page. I don't need this now. I'll just close it. So look at the new project. This is the folder. It is empty. So now I am going to start creating my files. Now if you are creating files, it is more easier when you are using small letters all through, so that it will be anytime you are linking your pages, it will be, there won't be errors. So you now have, sorry about that, that's not what I wanted to do. So I'm not going to delete this because it's not complete. The file extension is not there. So I will right click on it and I'll click on delete, move to recycle bin. So now this is what I wanted to do. I want to create a new file. So I'll click on it and I'll type index.html. I've created my file there. So I want to create another one. I'll title it about.html. You see that? I'll create another one. I'll title it contact.html. I'll create another one. I'll title it services.html. So now I'm creating all these files inside VS Code, but they are showing in my folder back there in the folder, in the directory. So let me minimize this and then I will show you. Okay, look at the new folder here. So when you open it now, you will see that all the files I've created in VS Code are being saved here. So you see, it makes your work easier. Makes your work pretty easier. So now if you come to this folder here and you create another folder inside, maybe for your images, you create it like this. This folder is going to reflect in your VS Code as well. So when you come to your VS Code, look at images here. So when you click on it, you know now it's empty, so you won't see anything there. So look at your images folder, it's empty. So but if you come back, if you copy any image and you put there, okay, like mark unique, okay, let me use something else. Okay, Soulmate Bakery. So when you come here, you open images, you copy an image here, right click on copy, go back, come to your new project, open images and then paste here. So when you paste an image here, which is name 1, this is 1.jpeg, but the .jpeg is hidden, but that's the file extension. Remember that when you are coding and you are to link an image, remember that the file extension is hidden, but it is very important. So right now you are going to put 1.jpeg, this. Okay, so you see that this folder now has an image. So if you come back to your VS Code here, you should be able to see that image. Look at it here, 1.jpeg. So VS Code links directly to your folder when you open with, when you right click on it and you click on open with code. So it makes it more easier. So right now you can start coding. You can start coding here. Doc type HTML. You have your HTML tag. This is what is good in HTML in VS Code. It shows you, it should suggest closing tags and then brings in some other codes. When you just start typing, they appear, and then you just press enter. So it makes your coding easier, and of course the environment is beautiful as well. So now you have your head tag, you have your title tag. Title, maybe this, we will say this is my first web page. So after head you have your body. Your body, maybe you just say header 2 hello world. So you now save this. So when you save, go back to your folder. This is your folder and this is your index. So preview this. Open. So when you open on your browser, you are going to see hello world. Alright, so I've succeeded in showing you how to install VS Code. Thank you very much for watching.